Wanaharakati wa haki za binadamu walio chini ya vuguvugu la Pan-Africa Solidarity Movement wanaitaka Mahakama ya Afrika ya Haki za Binadamu kutoa uamuzi wa haraka kuhusu kesi ya uchaguzi wa Tanzania wa mwaka 2020 wakisema ni kipimo cha mustakabali wa demokrasia barani. Hebu tusikilize yanayosema.
I'm going to read the statement. Why these cases matter. The African Court has both instruments and duty to redress the government's unwillingness to date to take any significant steps to redress and rectify the violations identified by it and numerous other credible sources in accordance with the African and international human rights law. This includes order remedies to hold accountable historical violations dating back to 2020 and 2015 elections. Background on other election violation cases against Tanzania. This is the fifth case to be filed with the African Court against the government of Tanzania for election-related violations. The first three cases resulted in the courts finding significant problems with the government's conduct of elections, and accordingly, the court ordered the government to take all necessary constitutional and legislative measures within a reasonable time. 1. To allow independent candidates in elections. 2. To restore the authority of Tanzanian courts to adjudicate disputes concerning presidential elections. And 3. To prescribe the qualifications of persons who may be appointed to serve as Director of Elections and returning officers. The government has taken woefully inadequate steps to address these violations. The fourth case challenges the lack of independence of the National and Zanzibari Electoral Commissions. This case was scheduled for judgment on 26th of June 2025, yet was reopened by a decision of the African Court after the government of Tanzania filed a request on 25th June 2025, just one day before.
My name is Tukumburu, a human rights defender. So the information about this instance case is that the case raises violations addressed in the earlier cases and also addresses a litany of other serious violations, which include 1. Constitutional provisions that prevent Tanzania's courts from hearing and determining allegations of violations committed during presidential elections. 2. Detention of candidates without cause. 3. Arbitrary suspension of the campaigns of leading opposition leaders. 4. Arbitrary disqualification of numerous candidates for parliament and district councils. 5. Appointment of a ruling party cadre to serve as director of the National Election Commission. 6. Violation directed at opposition candidates and their supporters, with particular attacks on dignity committed against women candidates. 7. Vote buying, vote harvesting from ungazetted polling stations, ballot stuffing, and irregular counting of votes, and suppression of independent and opposition media, including print, radio, TV, and online media, cellular.
Mtazamaji, taarifa hiyo utakuwa unaipata katika taarifa zetu zijazo. Tuangazie